Okay, time to look at the leg training, the moment everyone's been waiting for. So, where to start? The squat is the most fundamental. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the feet just outside of hip width. Width is quite subjective, but that's a standard position. We're going to point the toes slightly outwards. Really important, because what we want to prevent is a bad knee position, which is essentially the knees rolling inwards. The knees are much healthier rolling outwards than rolling in. Okay, so to basically correct that, I'm going to give you one really good teaching point, which is that you're going to equalize pressure across the base of the big toe, the base of the little toe, and the heel. So that's 3 points. So what we're really doing is basically equalizing pressure on the whole foot. Okay, so what we're going to do from here, we're going to inhale into the belly, drive the knees out, lift the chest, and then from this position, I should be about parallel with the ground. If you go too low, your bum's going to wink, and you're going to lose tension in the hamstrings, put more pressure in the lower back. So we want to stay relatively close to parallel. I've got good range in my hips, so I can go quite low in my squat. Other points for consideration is you want to make sure that your hips and your shoulders are going to raise out the pocket at the same time. So bracing the core really helps. That's more important when you've got weight on the back. So inhaling into here, exhaling on the way up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. What you don't want to do, and a lot of people do this, is they bounce. They go like this. Okay, it's going to put more torque on the knee. We want to really exaggerate the downward phase and minimize the upward phase. Bang, bang. Okay, that's the first one. We'll move on to the split squat next, which is a squat, but we're going to have taken 1 foot back, so about 4 feet apart. Neutralize the hips, and this time we're going to try and travel directly up and down, so until the knee almost touches the ground. So this should be about 50-50 front and back leg. Really good one that people seem to miss out on, this one. And you can combine it with so many exercises, it's really good. The Cossack Squat. So Cossack, I don't know why it's called Cossack Squat, but we're going to drive the knee. So again, feet about 4 feet apart, but we're going to turn one knee out, and we're going to trap the knee out in the direction of that foot. The opposite ankle is going to raise up off the floor, and you'll find yourself loading through this heel and opening up through this adductor here. So lowering down and slowly, rep by rep, just increasing range. This is a good one to really open up the adductors if you've got tight hips, and also really good if you are trying to build bulletproof knees, then this is a really useful one. Okay, Cossack squats. Squat jumps. If you've done a squat, you can now do a squat jump. Just remembering the same principles, equalising pressure on the feet, knees tracking out in the direction of the toes, and we're just going to drive off the ground. Really easy. Yeah, you can do that in a narrow stance, do that in a wide stance. Okay, which leads to our next move, which is a narrow and wide squat jump. Try doing that for 30 seconds, and then let me know how you get on. That's a nasty one. 30 seconds narrow and wide jumps. If you want a little bit more core work, try tucking. Oh, it's going to be so loud in here. We're driving off the ground and then dropping the knees in. Whew. Yeah, not to be done in a yoga studio. Okay. Around the world, one of my personal favourites, you're going to find yourself an imaginary square to jump on. So you're going to jump forwards, right, backwards, left. So try doing that, a few rotations in each direction, and your legs are really going to be burning in no time. The most difficult, oh god, why did I say this for last, is the pistol squat, which is quite a powerful movement. I wouldn't recommend this for anyone who's trying to build strong legs, because it's just too demanding exercise to really build any particular volume. So good for generating power, which is the application of strength, but I wouldn't really say it's a good hypertrophic exercise. It's too much risk for injury as well. So yeah, all you're going to do, lift one leg off the ground. I'm going to sit back on the heel of the down leg and press up from there. You don't have to go all the way down. It's probably better for the muscles not to go all the way down. But yeah, if you can't do that, try raising the heel up off the ground with, say, like a book, something you can place under the heel. But yeah, like I say, don't go all the way down. Try and keep the muscles engaged in the back of the legs. Yeah, hope that helps.